Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Bob from Lone Duck and Pro Staffer for DT Systems. Me and the old Prairie DO Double G are going to work with the DT remote launcher this morning. Couple key things to think about before we get started. Rule number one, your dog has to be properly introduced to gunfire before you use this tool. Rule number two, this is a great addition to your retriever training tool belt, your tools of the trade, but I don't use it every single day. Remember, we want to get dogs to look out for their marks, so maybe your bird helper is using this in the field, as well as throwing ducks and bumpers, etc. But to add this to your tool belt is fantastic. Rule number three, hearing protection. These bad boys are loud. We want to hear when we're 80 years old, so make sure you've got your hearing protection. So again, recap, dog is good with gunfire, you've got hearing protection, and we intermix this with marks coming out from the field from your bird throwers and your helpers. It adds great realism. It really works on steadiness because it's a loud bang. Dogs get super excited about it. So as you get into hunting season and prepare for your dog, come duck season, this is great to help build that steadiness, and I'm going to show you how we use it. Let's get ready. Come here, prairie dog. Kennel. So we're using our Momar stand this morning. Another pro tip, make sure you stand right here so when the dog launches, it doesn't kick this bad boy out of the way. Sit. Scent. Full send. Prairie. When my dog's going out for the retrieve, I like to get myself reloaded. Now, one of the cool parts about this too is it definitely sends it a lot further than a person can hand throw a bumper, right? So it really does increase the distance and ability of your dog. Sit. Sit. Prairie. All right. So I don't know if you just caught that with the dog, but she really didn't see it. And so I used my body to push her head, and then she caught the tail end of that mark. So you want to make sure that you're looking down at your dog while you're training to make sure they see what's going on, or else you'd say their name and she'd go that way and your bumper's over there. Another one I like to do is skip it across the ground right in front of them. Kennel. Now, when a dog moves like that or breaks, I'm going to deny them the retrieve. I'm going to go and get it. So again, shooting them out at that great distance is cool and fun, but skipping it across the ground really works on that steadiness. Think of those mallard ducks cupped up as they come into the decoys. They might land 10 feet away from your dog and they've got to stay steady. So I'm going to go get this bumper. Let me make sure I'm reloaded. And we're going to shoot one right back at her and make her stay steady. I like to do this on water as well. Sit. Sit. Very good. Think she learned her lesson on being steady, don't you think, boys? That was good dog training right there. I'm going to give her one more. Whoop. Set. We're going to give her one more, send her for it, and we're going to move on to water. It's a great place to practice amongst your decoys. Get them out there swimming a little bit further. Set. Prairie. So stick with us. We're about to head to water. Good. Kennel. All right, we accomplished everything on land. Now it's time to move to water. A couple things we have here with our setup is tall grass, lily pads, and some big open water. You know, if you want to add even more realism, make sure you bring your duck call out. But here we go. Sit. Ooh, that sucker's skipping. Prairie. We've got some decoys out in the water. Make sure you're practicing with decoys before your dog's first hunt. Train, you know, kind of the old adage is train like you hunt. Well, I also run hunt tests and field trials, and so a lot of that stuff arguably doesn't resemble hunting. You know, dogs have to go further, do crazy things. We got some wood ducks cupping up right here. That's pretty cool. But about 6-8 weeks before hunting season, I'm gonna switch gears a little bit and do a lot more up close, a lot more shooting poppers, a lot more DT dummy launcher stuff, getting these dogs kind of switching gears and training more like we hunt. Here we go, we got one. We're gonna go nice and short. Prairie, good dog. Good girl, here. Another cool tip here, we've got another video on our Lone Duck page about diversions. And a diversion is, let's say me and you are duck hunting and we send the dog for retrieve, another duck comes up here, it's a safe shot, we shoot it, and that dog goes, like is already coming back with that retrieve, and now it has to mark that bird, don't drop that bird, return it to me, then go get that one. So if you have multiple bumpers for your launcher, it's a great way to send your dog for this one, as they're coming back, bang, send them for that one, bang, send them for that one. So work on that, especially with the gunshot. It adds so much realism. Hope that video helped you and your dog get ready for duck season. We'll see you in the next one.